the title is a little tongue-in-cheek because it is a quote that
is this a real quote from
so that's the quote by Madeleine Albright, who is a controversial figure, not
so that's
necessarily
true?
So that's really her quote. But I am quoting Taylor Swift quoting Katie Couric quoting Madeleine Albright.
Oh wow.
Which
That's
happened.
like a whole
Yeah, I
thing.
was gonna make like a really elaborate like reel where I told this entire history, but I could do it here. The idea is that you're like, what should we talk about? So
I wasn't that worried about it. Yeah.
So okay, in 2013, Taylor Swift was becoming close to pop stardom. Like she wasn't quite there yet, but she hadn't put out 1989 yet, right? So she hadn't become pop star.
Mm-hmm. She was still sort of like a country,
a little like country adjacent, like, and a lot of people picked on her and made fun of her for like how she like wrote these like diary entry songs and like it was always about someone she was so obviously dating in the public, right? And so Tina Fey and Amy Poehler hosted the Golden Globes that year, and they made a joke about like, I think it was Michael J. Fox's son was like Mr. Golden Globe, like handing out
is he an actor or something?
I think he was a teenager
okay,
at the time. Yeah. And then they said, Taylor Swift, stay away from him. And then she got really upset about that and having no sense of humor at the time, and like being someone who felt like everyone was picking on her, and she's still a pretty young girl at the time. She says in, I think like Vanity Fair, in like a magazine article, she like says that she's like, Katie Couric told me this quote that I love, which is, there's a special place in hell for women who don't help other women, referring to Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, who both like had to respond and be like, wow, I thought it was a pretty low ball, like, you know, like a softball joke. Like it was not, it wasn't like that bad. So for me, I think it's like sort of a comment on like what is being a feminist, because then Madeleine Albright, who loved to trot out this joke, or not joke, quote. This quote.
That's an admission.
She at like around like the one of Hillary Clinton's 2016 rallies, she was there speaking, and she said, "There's a special place in hell for women who don't vote for Hillary Clinton." And I find it all funny. Like it's like it is like for me a very like cheeky title where it's like, are you a feminist if you just support every woman? Are you a feminist if you're really nuanced about it? I don't know. Like to me, it's a larger question. But yeah, so the
Well, don't look at me. I don't know. I'm not answering for this.
What do you think?
Let's get me canceled today.